Students, today we are going to see about sudden movements, forms of sudden movements. In previous video, we have seen first form of sudden movement is earthquake, and now second form of sudden movement is volcanoes. It means now we are going to see detailed information about volcanoes. Let's see, students, what are volcanoes. A volcano is an opening in the earth crust from which hot, solid, liquid, and gaseous materials are thrown out from the mantle of the earth. It is called volcano. What is volcanic eruption? Hot, solid, liquid, and gaseous materials are thrown out from the mantle of the earth onto the surface of the earth. This process is called volcanic eruption. During this process, it means during volcanic eruptions, some materials are thrown out. Which materials are thrown out? Ash, water vapor, various types of poisonous and inflammable gases, hot molten magma, etc. Such kinds of materials are thrown out from the mantle. Mantle, it is a one kind of layer of earth crust from the mantle to the surface of the earth during a volcanic eruption. When the molten magma comes out on the surface, it is called lava. It means that material which was thrown out from the mantle to the surface, that material is called lava. On the basis of types of volcanic eruptions, volcanoes can be divided into following types. First, central type, or it is called conical volcanoes. Second type, fissure type of volcanoes. It means there are two kinds of volcanoes. Those are divided as per the type of volcanic eruptions. Before going to discuss types of volcanoes, we are going to see difference in between earthquakes and volcanoes. Earthquake is a movement of the earth crust, and volcano is an opening in the earth crust from which hot, solid, liquid, and gaseous materials are thrown out from the mantle to the earth's surface. In the process of earthquake, nothing is ejected. Ejected means thrown out during an earthquake. Whereas at the time of volcano, during a volcanic eruption, ash, water vapor, various types of poisonous gases and inflammable gases are thrown out. This is the difference in between earthquake and volcanic eruptions. Now we are going to see types of volcanic eruptions. The first type of volcano is central type of volcano. Lava is released through a pipe like vent, hence it is called central type of volcano. Vent means an opening to the earth crust. Lava is released through a pipe. Look at the figure. In this figure you can see that the place where the lava is thrown out, it is looking like a pipe or it is looking like a vent. And the shape of this volcano is looking like a conical hills. So this type of volcano is called conical volcanoes. Examples of conical volcanoes are Mount Fujiyama of Japan and Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. These are the examples of conical type of volcanoes. Second type of volcano is fissure type of volcano. Lava is released through a number of fissures. Fissures means cracks or fractures or cracks. Hence it is called fissure type of volcano. It means in central volcano there was only one pipe or only one vent. Whereas in fissure type of volcano there are number of cracks, there are number of fissures. And the material is ejected, thrown out through the number of cracks, through the number of fissures and spread on the either side of the fissures or cracks and forms volcanic plateaus. It means material which is situated which is spread near the fissures forms plateaus. Deccan Plateau is the creation of fissure type of volcanoes. Students, let's see difference in between central type of volcano and fissure type of volcano. We have seen information about central type volcano as well as fissure type volcano. What is difference in between? In central type of volcano, lava is released through pipe at one center. In fissure type of volcano, lava is released through number of fissures, number of cracks, not at one place. There are number of places from where the lava is released. In central type of volcano, material is ejected, material is thrown out and it is deposited near the mouth of the central vent. Whereas in fissure volcano, material spreads to the side of the fissures, side of the cracks. The example of central volcano is Mount Fujiyama of Japan and Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. Whereas the examples of fissure type of volcano, Deccan Plateau, it means Maharashtra Plateau. In this way, we have seen difference in between central type of volcano and fissure type of volcano. Students, you have to see figures 2.16 and 2.17. Then you can understand what is difference in between central type of volcano and fissure type of volcano. Students, we have seen now types of eruptions. Those are based on types of volcanoes. Now we are going to see types of volcanoes on the basis of periodicity. There are three types of volcanoes as per the periodicity. 1. Active volcanoes, 2. Dormant volcanoes, and 3. Extinct volcanoes. First we are going to see what are active volcanoes. If the volcanic eruptions are regular in the present times, then such volcanoes are called active volcanoes. It means active volcanoes are regular volcanoes in the present time. It is called active volcanoes. Now second type is dormant volcano. Dormant volcano means when a volcano has not erupted since long but may become active suddenly. It is called dormant volcano. Dormant volcano means they are not active since long period, but they can be active suddenly. Such kind of volcanoes are called dormant volcanoes. Third type is extinct volcanoes. The volcanoes which have not erupted in the past since long and are not likely to erupt in the future are called extinct volcanoes. It means volcanoes those are not erupted in the past since long time and which will not erupt in future also. Such kind of volcanoes are called extinct volcanoes. Examples of active volcanoes are Mount Fujiyama in Japan and Mount Stromboli in Mediterranean Sea. The examples of dormant volcanoes are Mount Vesuvius in Italy, Mount Katmai in Alaska, Barren Island, India. And some examples of extinct volcanoes are Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. This way, we have seen types of volcanoes which are on the basis of periodicity of eruptions. Next activity is make friends with maps. Read figure 2.18 and answer the questions. As a supplementary material to this exercise, take help from a globe or a physical map of the world and try to write the answers. Question number 1. Examine the plate boundaries in the given map and write the names of the plates. The answer is the main plates. Pacific plate, Northern American plate, Southern American plate, Eurasian plate, African plate, Antarctic plate and Indo-Australian plate. Other plates: Caribbean plate, Cocos plate, Nazca plate, Scotia plate, Somali plate, and Arabia plate. Number 2. On which side of the continents of the North and South America are the earthquake-prone zones located? Which mountains are located there? Answer: the earthquake-prone zones are located on the western side of the continents of the North and South America. In the North America, the Pacific coastal range is located near the earthquake-prone zone. In the South America, the Andes mountain is located near the earthquake-prone zone. Question number 3. In which mountainous zone in Asia does the earthquake-prone zone lie? Answer: the earthquake-prone zone lies in Himalayas mountainous zone in Asia. Question number 4. In which region are the volcanoes concentrated in Africa? What could be the reason? Answer: the volcanoes are concentrated in the eastern region in Africa. This area is near to Somali plate, and that could be the reason for the concentration of the volcanoes in this region. Number 5. Correlate earthquake regions, distribution of volcanoes and plate boundaries. Answer is: most of the earthquake regions and volcanoes are located on the plate boundaries.